So what is going on, guys? It's Triple G here, back with another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about what I consider to be the top 3 best flak comms in Borderlands 3. It's a tough one. There are some great comms here, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise, let's get straight into this video. Flak has some tremendous comms for some different playstyles, so getting down to 3 was really difficult. But first up, we have the Red Fang. Now, one of the reasons I really love the Red Fang is that it allows you to take on some of the most difficult content in the game without actually ever getting in trouble. So you will need to use Gamma Burst in order to use the Red Fang, but while Gamma Burst is active, Flak's pets taunt all the enemies, so nobody shoots at you ever. Like, it's absolutely fantastic. And when you use head count in the Flak skill tree, you will get your action skill back pretty much immediately. So you have a permanent source of taunt, which means that you can just pretty much walk around and nobody will pay any attention to you. Gamma Burst is really good as well because obviously your pet instantaneously spawns in when you use Gamma Burst, so you don't have to worry about your pet being dead because they all come back pretty much straight away. So I really do love this comm. It's great for the casual player that might not be able to take on some of the toughest content in the game, but it's also really good if you're going to farm stuff like the Guardian takedown or the Malawan takedown and you don't want to die or don't want to be in fight for your life all that time. You can just chill out and just take out all the content on the game. So next up on the list, we have the Cosmic Stalker. Now, the Cosmic Stalker can only drop from the Proving Ground, which is the boss of the Tyrant of Instinct. It's a 50% drop. It can also drop as a world drop as well, but its only dedicated source is that Proving Ground. Now, what essentially this comm does is it gives you an increase of power by 25%, which doesn't sound that powerful on its own, but when you consider that is all of Flak's Hunt skill power skills, which is Furious Attack, Frenzy, Psycho Head on a Stick, Interplanetary Stalker, Second Intention, the most dangerous game. All of these skills are going to get 25%. These are all damage dealing in the majority of them, so you're going to get that extra power. Now, where this differs from the Red Fang is you are going to get aggro, but you definitely have more power when it comes to this class mod. It works exceptionally well with fadeaway builds. Fadeaway builds work really well because you can get that action skill back, and if you do ever get into trouble, you can just pop fadeaway, reposition yourself into another position and do more damage from a different position. So it works really well. Probably my most favorite when it just comes to gunplay on Flak. The Bounty Hunter deserves a mention as well. Very good for making things more easier, good for bossing as well, but I think the Cosmic Stalker here just shades it. Finally on the list, we have the Peregrine class mod. Now, this is actually one of my favorite DLC comms of all time because this introduced a completely different playstyle to one of the Vault Hunters, which I really enjoy. So the Peregrine's special ability is whenever Flak's rack hits an enemy, they drop a grenade, and this effect has a short cooldown. It feels around about 4 or 5 seconds, which is more than enough time. Now, one of the great things about this comm is you can pair it with some absolutely kicker grenades. So the Gas Core and the Fish Slap are 2 that absolutely stand out with this class. Now, essentially what you do is you equip a standard grenade and then you fire your rack. Your rack will fly over to the enemies and then deliver your grenade. Now, this works really well with Groundbreaker, Melee Mayhem Scaling, and the Fish Slap. This is one of my favorite builds that we have. It's Stability Flak, and as you can see from the footage, it absolutely destroys enemies. If you want to get this comm, you need to go and farm into DLC 4, and it is Dr. Benedict. Has a 10% drop rate, but you can also drop from Without the World in that DLC. Like I said before, one of my top favorite introduced comms here for the Peregrine. It is so good. So there you go, have it, guys. That is it for today's video. It's very difficult just to pick 3, but those are the 3. Let me know in the comment section below if you have a different opinion about these class mods. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking, commenting, or subscribing to the channel, or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise I'll catch you on the flip.